My name is James Fisher, your 2022 TPCAR President. I want to take a moment to give you a quick recap on what's going on at TPCAR in February. So we had our first new member orientation this month. We tried a little bit of a different format. Instead of having an educational setting where you have presenters, we had it kind of set up like a trade show where we had stations lined up around the room. It was a social mixer of sorts where you could stop by, you had a passport, and at the end of orientation, after everybody visited every station, we gave away a couple of prizes. We think it went really well, and we had some pretty good feedback on it. I also wanted to talk about our Brokers Council. We had the designated brokers from the county who meet quarterly. They will be discussing best practices and trends within the industry. I would also like to take a brief moment to speak about RPAC. As your president and also as a Washington Realtors RPAC trustee, we have a participation goal of 25%. Currently, we're sitting at 16%. Participation is anything above your initial investment of $15. So what counts as participation would be an additional $15 investment made by our members, which would go towards the Realtor Political Action Committee, which we all know works to make sure that we can conduct business fairly and to protect our consumers from being, one, overtaxed or being put in additional liabilities. One thing that was really that is really great for our industry is they were trying to modify the seller disclosure statement to remove "don't know" from the statement itself from the Form 17, and our lobbyists worked with a lot of legislators to show that it is just not in the best interest to have that removed because it creates an unknown liability for sellers. That's just a little bit of what RPAC does. So I would love to have 2,400 major investors, which is at the $1,000 and above mark, but I know that asking for 2,400 of our members to give $1,000 is just a little much. So that's where we're focusing on the participation, and I hope you can help. You can find the link in the description below. And to wrap this up, I wanted to talk about the event we have coming up in 2 weeks, which is going to be the at Farm 12 with Dr. Lawrence Yoon and Matthew Gardner, two well-renowned economists. One great thing about Farm 12 is with their event space, 100% of the proceeds actually go back into a nonprofit that they operate to help low-income and transitioning mothers and children get out of bad economic situations and get them back on their feet. So 100% of the proceeds from this event will go towards that, and we hope to see you there in 2 weeks. Thanks so much. Have a great month. Bye.